So we've just had the very first ever series of races, 3 races at Monza on the Monza circuit, the Italian Cathedral of Speed in the W Series Esports League. And we have 5 drivers who did well in various ways. We have Beitske Visser, Kimilainen, Nerea Marti, Ira Sidorkova, and Gosia Rdest. So I'm going to start off, if I may, with Beitske. Beitske, 2 wins out of 3. Very, very good. Talk us through them.
So in qualifying, Caitlin was faster than me in both qualifyings, but the first race I got off to a good start into the lead, and then I could just pull away step by step. The second race was a bit more of a chaos. I had to start from last as it was reverse grid. Didn't have a very good start, but then in turn 1, I don't know what's going on. I think everyone was crashing into each other. I had a bit of damage from that, and yeah, also in sim racing, if you have damage, you slow down. So wasn't very fast anymore, but luckily still managed to get some points in 9th, I think. And then yeah, for the last race, Caitlin out-qualified me again, so I have to work a bit on my qualifying. And then I think both me and Caitlin messed up the start a bit, and we were 5 wide going into turn 1. So it's already like, oh, this is, I'm not sure if we're going to survive this, but luckily we did. And then, yeah, first couple of laps, Nerea was very, very fast, but then I could catch up with her and overtake her and then pull away, luckily.
And how did the car feel compared with the real W Series car?
It's obviously a bit different because it's a Formula Renault, and it has, first of all, it has 7 gears instead of 6, but still it's a Formula car. So the driving style is still the same. So that's cool. And
can you keep up your winning form, do you think, going forward? Next races?
That's my aim for sure, and hopefully also survive the reverse grid race a bit better. But yeah, I think if we look at like the practice races we have done so far during the week, the starts were already going a lot better now in the real thing. So yeah, I think this will only improve.
Thank you, Beitske. Now, Emma, you won the reverse grid race. Talk us through.
I did.
You did.
I did win it. I can't believe I won it. It's crazy because this all sim racing is completely new to me. I've played a car game last time when I played it on a computer with the, you know, just with the keyboard. So I have no experience, and I just got the sim like a week ago, and I've been trying to manage to get some time on it outside the family, and I was able to win it. I was so nervous. I've never felt like that during a real race, because in a real race I know what I'm doing, and on the sim I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't trust myself on the brakings and stuff. So it was nerve-wracking for me, but I'm so happy, and this is a great experience.
It's very strange, isn't it? Most people would be more nervous in a real race and less nervous at home, but you're the other way around because you've done so many races, and this is new to you. It's unusual.
Yeah, exactly. This is completely new to me, and because you don't have that feeling of trust, and that's why you're getting nervous, and that's why I get like really stiff, and my heart rate was like 140 during the race. When I watched my watch, I was like, oh my god. But I managed it, and I was stable, and I didn't do any mistakes, like big ones, so I'm so happy. So I'm stable at my own level.
Now be honest with us, Emma. Because it was the first 3 races, did you decide to hold back in the first race in order to be pole position for the reverse grid? It's allowed. It's
Honest, I was
allowed.
driving my fullest. I was driving as good as I could. I was driving full throttle all the time. So that just happened. And during the quali and then the races, I've been doing all the time the same lap times, and I've tried to improve. And I'm so grateful to all of you girls and everyone, Gosia and everyone, you know, Beitske, you've been helping me a lot with all the setup and with the computers and, you know, with gaming, and all this is new. So without you guys, I would have not been even able to finish these races. So thanks.
Well, I think that shows the spirit of W Series. Thank you, Emma, and well done. Now, if we go on to Nerea, it was your W Series debut. I know you wanted it to be on track, but it wasn't on track. It was a sim race, but nonetheless, you did very, very well. Tell us a little bit about your experience.
I'm very happy with the W Series opportunity, so thank you very much. I'm very happy with the second and third position, and I think that I have had a great pace during the event, so I'm very happy.
And as you say, you finished third and second, so the logical next step is first. The next series of races are in Austin, Circuit of the Americas. Do you think you can have a first place in one of those races?
Yes, I think I can win. I will prepare a lot, so I can wait the race, to start the race.
Thank you very much, Nerea. Now, Ira, congratulations. Also, your W Series debut. I know, again, you wanted it to be on track. Sadly, for many reasons, as we know, it cannot be on track. So it is a sim race, an e-race. But anyway, you're only 16. Am I right in thinking, I may be wrong, but am I right in thinking as a 16-year-old that you have spent a lot of your time on sims and gaming and e-racing, and that therefore you are very familiar with this? Is this correct?
Thank you for your congratulations. So it was a really unusual format for me to really race like that, but I was really happy to see all W Series driver on grid today. So I can't say that I'm a really professional sim racing driver, because to be honest, I don't like sim racing. So it is my first experience to race today, but I'm really happy about my result.
Well, you should be. You were very, very consistent. You were second, fourth and third, extremely consistent. So congratulations for that. And I have to ask you the obvious question, because you were second, fourth and third, can you go one better in Austin, Circuit of the Americas, and add a first place to that second, third and fourth that you got already here?
Of course, I will prepare hard to be the winner in Austin, but I think all drivers will be prepared like me. So it will be really difficult to win, but I will try.
Thank you very much, Ira. Now, Gosia, if I may come to you finally, did you enjoy the races?
Yes, of course. Like, this is my first W Series podium, you know, so I'm super happy. Even though it's sim racing, it's still P3 in one of the races, so I definitely enjoyed. I enjoyed also the opportunity that W Series created for me to be back and to race with the girls. So first meeting that we have on Zoom, actually, that was quite emotional for me to see all of the faces back again after quite a long time. I mean, the season, it is how it is. We won't be back on track, but at least we have the chance to be back on the virtual track, so I'm super happy. And my pace also was okay. There is still some room for improvement, but the first podium is there, so it can only be better.
And you say there's room for improvement. How are you going to do that? Are you going to practice? And is it under braking? Is it where is it in your lap, in your driving style, do you think? Or do you not want to reveal that to your rivals?
And I mean, we spoke with the rivals, so we spoke with the girls about what can we do better. And what Beitske advised us was to spend a bit more time on sim. So I think that's the first point that I'm going to do. Definitely getting familiar more with equipment, with the tracks, as few of them are completely new for me. But what I actually must admit, what I need to polish is my braking technique. That's the place where I'm slightly missing.
And last question, you seem not to be alone there. You have companion. Can you explain who that is?
Yes, so this is Toto. Toto Wolf, to be honest. And yeah, the name is, not by coincidence, because the name was given by my great chat, my great followers on Twitch. So this is Toto, who was named like by chat, and Toto der Wolf. So he's supporting me there, as you see.
Okay, I have to ask Toto a question, which can be answered with a nod or a shake of the head. Toto, are you going to give Gosia a test drive in the Mercedes AMG F1 Formula One team? That was a clear yes. Thank you, Toto Wolf.
You're welcome.